Taking a look at New Orleans. This is the dream that this team and their players had at the start of the season. Now these teams get to live it.
Well, the pressure and stakes are at their greatest. Every decision and miscue is going to be analyzed and overanalyzed. You have to keep your cool and trust what got you here.
And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. We've got James Harden, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's McDaniels. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
Well, this offense is much more effective when Tatum is making the extra pass and setting up his teammates.
Here's Stockton. Pass to Hudson. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. To the inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
Outside, Rondo. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Stockton. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Here's Hudson. There's the drive. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
And remember, James Harden is usually a front runner in the league in assists. He has great vision.
Up top, Rondo. Pass to Tatum. Back to Rondo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Malone. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Rondo with the steal. And the layup is good off the glass. Rondo, he's got 5 now. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
Now here's Tatum. It in off the glass.
Well, look, Tatum has the length and strength to do damage.
Harden surveying the D. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And there's the rejection. With the step back. They swipe it. Pass to Stockton. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, guarded by Howard. 4 on the clock. Fires it. Tatum pulls it in.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Tatum. Outside McDaniels. Off target from three-point range.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Stockton passed him alone. Over McDaniels. Malone can't get it to go.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Right side, Rondo. To the middle. There's the block. Here's Hudson. Pass to Harden. Fades and shoots. No good there.
Yeah, trying to get separation from the defense right there. Just couldn't get it to go.
Outside McDaniels. Back to Tatum. Fires the three. Hits the trifecta. Tatum's got 5 now.
Well, Tatum is rightfully as confident as they come from deep. He saw that look and didn't waste it.
So timeout called here. The first for New Orleans. A line change here for Milwaukee. Here's Theus. Pass to Brand. And stolen by Williamson. Rose outside. Now here's Butler. Inside. Here's Williamson. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Yep, that one goes.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And it's Butler with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. They're leading by 8. To the paint. Minute 32 left to play in the first. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Here's Roy. Still without a bucket. Pass to Brand. And stolen by Williamson. Rose outside. This one for 3. They grab their own miss. For 3. A shot, no good. Pelicans trail by 8. Here's Roy, guarded by Sharp. 40 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Left side Sharp. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And Sharp has no off switch. He's consistent at attacking defenses and drawing whistles.
First trip to the line for him here. First free throw is good.
Another exciting young player from Canada. Shape Sharp is an elite athlete, and his overall skills are really improving.
27 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Roy. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter here. Shot clock at 5. New Orleans needs to get off a shot.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of that.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Milwaukee out in front. They're up by 6. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. All right, what stands out to you from Milwaukee in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
Jimmy Butler out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's Shaedon Sharpe. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Duren in at the center position. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Jason Tatum. He's checked in for Duren. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. The Bucks leading by 5. Rose outside. Tatum feeling it out a bit. With the floater. Deflected. They recover it. Clock at 4.
An excellent finisher who loves to bring the intensity. Rose will challenge anybody at the rim.
Milwaukee shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. And that one falls for Rose. And so he hits both. Pelicans trail by 7. Theus, the pass to Short. Here's Malone. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Cashes it in from 11 feet.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Pass to Butler. Down low. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Well, there's that playmaking ability on display. Butler is such an unselfish teammate.
We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. Here's Theus. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Tatum with a screen. From deep, Rose. The shot off that time.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Short. He buries it from 3. Short's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. A different look for Milwaukee. Howard's checked in for Williamson. McDaniels comes in for Tatum. And it's DiVincenzo in for Sharpe. And New Orleans will go for a different look here. Stolen. Pass to Stockton. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Here is DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. The 3 is up. The rebound by Malone. For New Orleans, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. To the middle. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Howard. Pass to Rose. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. For 3, DiVincenzo. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Malone. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Guarded by Howard. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hudson. And a Again, New Orleans, no good.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler. Milwaukee making a switch here. Rondo's checked in. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Over to the wing. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, guarded by Howard. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Malone. Shoots from the elbow. McDaniels with some nice D. Milwaukee leading by 5. Pass to Howard. Outside, DiVincenzo. Butler on the wing. Shoots over Harden. The shot by Butler, no good. Pelicans trail by 5. Steps back. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for the Bucks.
And one of the most prolific offensive players of his era, James Harden. The Beards led the league in assists and scoring, and very few guys can say that.
Duren, the screen. Here's McDaniels, stolen by Harden. Pass to Stockton. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Butler covering. Here's Stockton. He nails it, and we're tied.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Outside McDaniels. Outside from Butler. Can't get it. 0 for 3 in this one. The Pelicans have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Pass to Stockton. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Bucks. It's McDaniels on the wing. Back to Butler. Oh, and that miss makes him 0 for 4. Not a great start. McDaniels against Harden. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Shoots over Duren. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Duren.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Milwaukee making some changes. Williamson's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Jason Tatum comes in for McDaniels. And Shaedon Sharpe subbed in for DiVincenzo.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. The Bucks trail. Now here's Rondo. He's got 5. Inside. Williamson misses. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And it's short missing. And for the Bucks, they're shooting at 30% here in the second. Outside, Rondo. On the wing, Tatum. To win the cold spell. Kicks it out to Williamson. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Brand's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Roy, guarded by Sharpe. Roy's shot is good. And the Pelicans lead by 4.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
They set a pick. Now here's Tatum, guarded closely. Outside Sharpe. Milwaukee needs to get a shot off here. Rondo. And it's all from three-point range. New Orleans leading by 4. Theus, the pass to Doherty. Rebounded by Rondo.
Oh, it's embarrassing to miss a dunk. But even more so when you're all by yourself.
And that one's good. Sharp. 8 seconds left in the first half of this one. Fires the 3. He drops it from range. Roy's got 7 points in the game. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Pelicans ahead, leading by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hello, everyone. First game of the series, off to a good start for the New Orleans Pelicans.
They're getting a lot of looks at the rim, and that defense has no answer for it.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. The opponent just doesn't have the guys to stop you.
Looking at the scenario for the New Orleans Pelicans. They've made it this far, game 1 of the NBA Finals. Shaq, how much brighter is the spotlight here in this championship round?
It doesn't get any brighter. This is where you need your stars to be stars and your moons to be moons and your galaxies to be galaxies.
You know what, Ernie, this is what you dream about. But you got to stay in the moment. You got to focus on things that got you here.
How about planets to be planets? Does that apply here as well?
Yes, that does.
Thanks. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And time for us to get back into it here in game 1. Bucks trail by 4. So for New Orleans right now, we've got James Harden, and it's Hudson in at the 3. 11 feet out, misses off the right iron. The Pelicans' shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Harden misses. The Bucks shooting only 39% so far in the game. Back to Tatum. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. And he lobs it up to the rim. Harden with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. Outside Harden. Pass to Malone. Here's Stockton from downtown. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
And Tatum's got the ball here for Milwaukee. 7-point differential. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Stockton. He's got 5. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Rondo. Here's Malone. And he banks in the layup. And it's a 9-point New Orleans lead.
Hey, those second chance points are found money. Tremendous effort there.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Derrick Rose, he's checked in for Rondo. And during the postseason, let's see who's been working the hardest on the glass. Number 1, Dwight Howard. Pass to DiVincenzo. Stolen by Harden. Here's Hudson. DiVincenzo covering. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Over Howard. Abdul-Jabbar misses. Bucks trail by 9. Now here's McDaniels. To the inside. Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center, However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Harden against DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it fly. Harden can't hit. The Bucks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Outside, DiVincenzo. From deep, Rose. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Not a great start to the second half. He's 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
A nifty play off the dribble. Creates barely enough space to get off the shot.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Rose outside. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Abdul-Jabbar's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Stockton. Again, the Pelicans good for 2.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots and you build the lead. Great find, leading his teammate right to the bucket.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. It's stolen by Howard. Here's Tatum. The Pelicans pull it in. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 rebounds in the game.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Here's Stockton, guarded by Howard. 5 to shoot. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. The shot won't fall. McDaniels with some nice D. Pass to Howard. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Howard. Zion Williamson comes in for Jason Tatum. Butler's checked in for McDaniels. And Shaedon Sharpe subbed in for DiVincenzo. Clock at 6. Sharpe passes to Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
That is what they want from Duren. Spike it, young fella.
The Pelicans lead by 7. Here's Roy. 7 points in the game. Pass to Doherty. Here's Roy. To the paint. Duren with a steal. To the middle. Here's Butler. Ooh, good work on the interior from Butler.
From anywhere on the floor, Butler's a threat. And the more points he gets inside, the more dangerous he becomes on the perimeter.
Inside, it's tipped. Duren with a steal. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And now just a 3-point Pelican lead. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense. And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharpe hammer at home.
By Sharpe to end the drought. It's deflected. Rose left side. Driving inside. Basket counts. And the Bucks lead by 1.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
New Orleans calls timeout.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
making a change here. Rondo's checked in. .107 left in the third. Pass to Roy. Here's Theus. Down low. Shot clock at 6. Here's Brand. From down in the low post, it goes. Brand's got 9 points.
Easy shot for him. They'll take that every time up the floor.
Rondo passes to Williamson. It's hauled in by Brand. Brand's got 6 rebounds in the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul. Here's Theus. 5 on the clock. And that one's good. Brand. Now it's a 3-point Pelican lead.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Now Butler to the inside. Powerful play from Zion at the rim.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's New Orleans. They're up by 1. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, that's great decision-making, and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Shaedon Sharpe out there with Rajon Rondo. Then there's Zion Williamson. Then there's Butler. And it's Duren in at the 5. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Doherty, the pass to Theus. Shoots over Rondo. Duren with a rebound. The Bucks trail. Pass to Rondo. Outside Butler. To the middle. Williamson is double. Sharpe passes to Rondo. Misses in close. New Orleans has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Outside Harden. Grabs the miss.
Even though it hasn't been his best game, they're still up, and that's what's important.
And the dunk by Duren.
How much power from Jalen Duren. Goodness.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th. Here's Theus. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, believe it or not, that's only his first turnover, taking care of the ball.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Howard's checked in for Duren, and it's Jason Tatum in for Williamson. Milwaukee in the lead. Rondo passes to Sharpe. And here's Butler. And there's the lob, and it's Howard finishing it off.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, BA.
These 2 teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Here's Stockton. Pass to Doherty. There's the double with Sharpe. Here's Brand, guarded by Howard. And again, New Orleans no good. Milwaukee leading by 3. Outside Sharpe. And here's Rondo. Inside, Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
The sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high-percentage buckets.
The Pelicans call timeout.
Well, look, their ball security has been non-existent. They have to calm down and do a better job taking control of the ball.
Milwaukee making some changes. Jaden McDaniels, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. DiVincenzo comes in for Sharp. And it's Derrick Rose in for Rondo. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what James Borrego was saying to his team. He wants his team to be careful with the ball. He's not happy with the amount of turnovers they've coughed up so far. He believes if they focus on being more patient on offense, that will help cut down on the giveaways. Guys, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
They double him with McDaniels. Down low. McDaniels with a steal. Here's Rose. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Abdul-Jabbar's got rebound number 7 tonight. To the paint. Harden, the pass to Stockton. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Here's the pick. Down low. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
It's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Here's Rose. Six to shoot. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Well, his team has the lead, but this has to be a bit of a concern for him. The shot isn't falling, and it's been a forgettable night. Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Outside McDaniels. Back to Rose from behind the arc. The rebound by Malone.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. McDaniels covered. Harden! It's money from deep.
I just love the ball movement.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Tatum's got the ball here for the Bucks. Here's DiVincenzo. McDaniels outside. Rose with it. Deflects the pass. Here's Hudson. Now Harden puts up the tray. Soft touch for the tip-in.
Big-time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
Yes! I mean, Rose can be this guy for his team still. I mean, he isn't shaken up by the intensity of the moment. I mean, he just goes to work. I love it.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Big shot.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
Bucks trail by 6. Takes a step back. Outside DiVincenzo. Howard with a screen on Harden. 1:25 left to play in the 4th. Here's Stockton. a three. Money from three.
Yes, so much of Harden's work happens at the top of the key, but he can also work you over from the corners.
Rose up top. Tatum outside. Here's Stockton. DiVincenzo covering. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, it's off! And the Bucks with possession. 9-point game. Fires the three. Tips it up. Oh, he rips it down off the miss. 26 seconds left to play in the fourth. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Ooh, the three doesn't go. And so it's New Orleans winning this one. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in game one.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And now our player of the game.